The fourth pillar, people always find a bit surprising, is doubling and halving. And people say, why is that so important? Well, it's important for two reasons. Doubling and halving underpin mental strategies in multiplication and division. So if you're multiplying or dividing in your head, you actually need doubling and halving as crucial pillars in your strategies. So for example, if you're doing 1/8 of 1 million, the only way you can do that in your head is to think, well, 500,000 is 500,000, half of 500,000, 250,000, half of 250,000, 125,000, bingo. There is no other way of doing it. 13 divided by 5 in your head. The only way of doing that is to recognise that an equivalent calculation is 26 divided by 10, and that's easy. And so doubling and halving underpin mental multiplication and division strategies. Secondly, doubling and halving provide the simplest and clearest example of a mathematical function. And understanding mathematical functions is what mathematics is a lot about. A mathematical function is something saying, when you have a set of numbers here and a set of numbers here, I do something to this set of numbers and they transmute into this. Or I can do it backwards and they transmute back into that. Doubling and halving is the simplest, clearest example of a mathematical function that we teach children. And we teach it from the infants up. So in the infants, as part of our 5-minute fillers, we focus on those doubles and halves. And we develop, through the use of conceptual imagery, you know, the 1 and 1 and 2 and 2 and 3 and 3 and 4 and 4 and 5 and 5, the doubles in the infants. And then we take that in the juniors and it becomes part of the development of the multiplicative relationship. And so we do scaling and we double up. We say, you know, the giant is twice as tall as the person. And, you know, the giant dog is twice as tall as the dog. So what are the lengths going to be? And we look at scaling and we look at halving and reducing to half the size and so forth. And we also look at the ways we can use doubles and halves in terms of our mental strategies. So we do quite a lot of work on using those facts which we've really got bedded in with our quick maths. So we've really got them at our disposal and we can use them in our multiplication and division strategies.